So Abigail was in her bed. She is about to wake up at this point. She is about to wake up from a very good dream. A very, very, very good dream, actually. And she wants to go and write and finish the rest of the book. She says to herself, wow, that was heavy. Well, I'm going to give myself a break when it comes to being heavy, because I'm going to give myself a fun story to tell about my third day of school, of high school, of course. So she goes to her bedroom. Well, she goes to her office. She opens up the door, and she, of course, walks through it. Obviously, she walks into her office, and she sits down and picks up her pencil, and she's about to begin writing. But first, I am very pleased to welcome you, to part 64 of the Abigail Freeman story. Let us continue. So, she picks up her pencil, and she says in the book, I was very, very excited for my fourth day of school. Well, actually, my third day of school, actually. And I was very, very excited to go. So me and my mom was eating breakfast, and I expressed to her how excited I was. And she, feeling the excitement in my voice, could not help but feel excited as well. She started to get really excited for me, or on behalf of me, rather. So, it was a very great time, needless to say. So I waited after I ate my breakfast for the bus to come. And waited, and finally the bus came. And as I was leaving my house, Margaret comes and greets me at my door and hugs me and says, I heard about your grandma that you didn't know. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, it's fine. I didn't know her like you said. Like you said, I didn't necessarily know her. But thank you, though. Don't mention it. Come on, girl. It's time to go to school, Margaret said. So off we went. It was a very beautiful day outside. The sun was shining. Everybody who was bullied by the bullies was just carefree. You know what I mean? I, who was bullied by the bullies, of course, didn't know this because I was too wrapped up with my own excitement for school, even though I didn't know what was going to happen. A part of me just felt like something was going to happen. I just didn't know what was going to happen. So we arrived at school. And as we were walking into the door, as we were walking through the door in the high school, the principal greets us, along with the lunch lady and the faculty and, the staff. And she said to us, "Well, I have a very perfect announcement. Actually, it's very beautiful, and awesome. A very beautiful announcement to make here. I felt way too generous, for lack of a better word, and I called some friends of mine from my past as a club owner, and luckily for you would get a free concert from the American 5. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Yes, I understand your shock, but please try to contain yourself. You will have to save the screaming for later, but for right now, I have even more good news. In order to prepare yourself for the concert, you will spend the rest of the day watching American 5 or listening to American 5 music for the rest of the day, which means that you will do no classes today. It's a learning-free day today, so I hope you will enjoy. I will hope you will. The American 5 will show up at 5 o'clock a.m., 5 o'clock p.m. I would expect you to stick around if you don't mind, because this is going to be a great concert, and I would love for you to be there. That is all. And after that, we just went nuts. We were screaming our heads off. It was amazing. So, after a couple of hours watching or listening to American 5 albums for hours, some of my favorite songs are on the fourth album, actually. I was really hyped up. After that, it was time for lunch. We just could not wait to see them. So we, of course, ate our lunch very quickly, which ended up being a horrible idea because shortly thereafter, we threw up. But that didn't stop us from, of course, enjoying the concert. So a couple hours go by, and 5 o'clock came. Yesterday, they had just set up their instruments and to play the concert. And after that, it was time to start the show. And let me tell you, it was amazing. It was glorious. It was really fun. And that's when I realized why I was excited. The American 5 was coming to our school to perform. And this was why I was really excited to see them. Even though at the time, I did not know that. Anyway, I and the rest of the students, including Margaret, sung along to every single song that they ever made and or written. It was awesome. I lost my voice. I didn't speak. I couldn't speak. So after that, it was time for us to go home. There was no encore, which was a bit of a disappointment, but I was exhausted. So I was like, fine by me, to myself. After that, it was time for us to go home. The bus driver picked us up, but to our surprise, it was Richard Mack who was driving us home. And I was like, I was asking him so many questions. You have no idea how many questions I was asking him. I feel so bad now, but back then, I was just really excited. You know what I mean? After that, we went home. I said goodbye to Margaret and Richard, and I went home. I didn't speak. I knocked on the door. My mom answered. I was just exhausted. I was almost about to pass out. She decided to, of course, not give me dinner until I rested on the couch. So that's exactly what I did. I spent the afternoon sleeping on the couch until it was time for dinner. Shortly after that, I got my voice back, but only just a little bit at this point. And I ate my dinner as planned. After that, I spent the rest of the day watching TV. And that was it. So Abigail Freeman, she, Abigail, got up from her chair. She gets up from her chair and she puts the pencil holder away. After that, she says to herself, fucking hell, that was a beautiful story. That was awesome. I did not know I had that many memories of that day. That was a really good fucking day, she says to herself. After that, she leaves the office. She goes back to her bedroom and she goes back to sleep. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below telling me what you like about the video or hate about the video, and I, myself, will see you soon. Bye-bye for now.